Hello, Chatomaniacs, and welcome back for another episode. Thank you so much for joining me. And just to recap, last week I lost 26 pounds in 1 week. I went from 496 pounds down to 470. I want to first kind of go over my struggles in the second week. Today is actually day 15 of my fasting. This second week, I honestly haven't had hardly any struggles. I've kind of been on autopilot, which is crazy to think of, but it's true. I mean, I have no hunger pains, no kind of cravings or anything like that. The hardest part for me, honestly, is cooking dinner for my kids. And it's not the fact that I want to eat the dinner, it's the fact that as I'm cooking it, I can't taste it. So it's hard when you're trying to cook something to not be able to taste it to see, do I need to add some more seasoning or do I need to do this or that or the other? So I'm unable to do that because obviously I can't intake any food. So, but other than that, everything has been great. I haven't had any more dreams about food. That's all gone. And I said it last week and I'll reiterate it again. The biggest key for me is really just keeping busy. When I'm at work, working, it's easy. When I'm at home or on the weekends, now I do have a second job, so it's easy if I'm going from my first job to my second job because I just stay busy at both. It's not an issue. But specifically on the weekends, it's a little tougher because I have so much free time. So I'm trying to cram my weekends now with stuff to do or reading or whatever to just kind of keep my mind off of it so my mind doesn't go there, so my body doesn't start reacting. One of the keys too for me is coffee. Now I know you're going to read a lot of things online about coffee and whether it's okay to drink it on a fast or not okay to drink it on a fast. Now just to be clear, I am drinking black coffee. I'm not putting creamer, no sugar, no sweeteners of any kind, just pure black coffee. And the reason I think that's really helping me is it's another flavor outside of water, and it's a hunger suppressant. So I try to have 1 cup of black coffee a day in the mornings. Sometimes I'll have 2 depending on the morning, but that's it. I won't have any more than 2. Other than that, a lot of the supplements that I'm taking, I'll go over those in another video. All the supplements that I'm taking, I think is really helping me kind of curb that hunger because I'm still taking stuff in. I know it's not food, I know it's not calories, it's not a steak or something like that, but it's something that I'm putting in my system. And it's something that I'm doing repeatedly throughout the day. So it's almost as if I'm having breakfast, lunch, and dinner with the supplements, even though I'm not. Now, I had planned on going back to the doctor around the 6-week mark. So my initial plan for this fast was to do 20 days and kind of reevaluate. And then, if I could keep going, do 20 more days and kind of do it in 20-day increments like that. After these first 15 days and kind of gauging how easy it's been for me, honestly, I don't think 20 days is going to be a problem at all. So 40 days won't be a problem at all. So I'm going to go back to my doctor at the 6-week mark, have more tests run, let her know my plans, see if I'm as healthy inside as I feel on the outside. And if I am and all's clear and good to go, then I'm going to keep pushing on past that 6-week mark. Now, my ultimate plan is to fast until I get to my goal weight, which my goal weight is 205 pounds. Now, the way I've kind of done the math, knowing my body and stuff like that, if I'm able to sustain the fast for that long, I'm thinking it'll be right around a 200-day fast. And I know what you're saying. You're probably like, 200 days? Are you freaking insane? Maybe a little, but that's what I'm going to do. As long as I can push myself that much. Now, I say push myself. As long as I can make it healthily. Healthily, is that a word? As long as I can make it and not do any harm to my body, because I'm absolutely not trying to do anything like that. So I'm not going to get to the point where I'm just skin and bones and my body's just wasting away. Absolutely not. I will not do that, and I do not encourage anybody to do that. But I have a lot of fat on my body. And that's a lot of fat that my body can feed off of just time and again every single day. All the energy that my body needs, it's now getting from fat. So hopefully that 205 pounds, that goal that I've set, comes faster than the 200-day fast. Now, whether it comes faster than the 200 days or not, we'll see. Now, let's say I'm at 230 pounds on day, 200. Then am I going to keep going? That's something I'll have to evaluate at the time. There's other factors that kind of play into this because I have a wedding coming up in October, so I've got a bachelor party to think about. I've got rehearsal stuff to think about. A lot of wedding stuff that's kind of getting thrown in there. So there's other factors that are coming into play whether or not I could continue the fast. But if I'm feeling good and the doctor says A-OK, thumbs up, then most likely, yes, I will continue past the 200 days. But right now, that's kind of the big goal, the overarching goal is the 200 days. But honestly, it's just taking it one day at a time. It's gotten so much easier this second week. The first week, thinking about food quite a bit, watching food videos, having food dreams. It was still just so prevalent in my mind, and it's not anymore, which has made this so easy. I will just say that if I can do this, and I don't consider myself a guy with a strong willpower. And if I can fast for even just 15 days, if I can fast this long, and I'm telling you, and I promise I'm not lying, it is easy, and you can do it too. Now, obviously, I don't promote you fasting for 15 days if you're already, 10% body fat or something like that, but I promote you looking into fasting. Educate yourself on fasting, the benefits of fasting, not just weight loss, but so many other benefits of fasting. A friend of mine that I have at work, he knows what I'm doing. I've told him, and he's encouraging me along the way. And he actually did his first 24-hour fast. He went from 6:30, having dinner 6:30 on Monday night, and he didn't eat again until 6:30 for dinner on Tuesday night. And he was like, man, I didn't honestly think it was going to be that easy, but it was. And it is. That's the crazy part. That's the part that I think we all have to change right here, is that we all have the belief that it's difficult, that it's too hard. And we immediately write it off like, I couldn't do that. There's no way I could do that. You can. I promise. Just try it. Just educate yourself and try it. And you're going to feel so much better. So I want to go ahead and say thank you all for the support. On my last video, I had hundreds of views, and I think I'm over like 20 subscribers now, which is crazy. I honestly didn't think anybody besides my friends would watch this, but so thank you all. I appreciate the encouragement, and please let me be a vessel for you. If you're going through it as well, please let me be here to encourage you too, and keep encouraging me, because I'm sure throughout this whole process, if I can go the 200 days, I'm definitely going to need your encouragement. Now, let's go ahead and get to the weigh-in. I changed the setting here for the video. I'm doing it in my basement with some lights because I know the lighting upstairs is not great. So I wanted you all to have a much better look for these videos. I apologize for the previous ones, but I have to do the weigh-ins upstairs because it's carpeted down here. So let's get to the weigh-ins and see where I'm at. All right, time for the point we've all been waiting for, the weigh-in. So last week I weighed in at 470 pounds. I was down 26 pounds in 1 week from 496, my starting weight. So let's see where I'm at this week and what I'm down. Let the scales zero out. Thank you to Abigail for doing the camera work for me. I appreciate it. All right, let's get down here and see where we're at. It's like 462 pounds, down 8 pounds from last week, which makes us down 34 pounds overall. 34 pounds. 34 pounds in 2 weeks. 34 pounds in 2 weeks. That is wild. That is crazy. That is awesome. I feel amazing. Thank you for joining me. Please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification, And thank you for joining me. Until next week, peace out.